What's up, everybody? Welcome to Discourse Chill. I'm Ian.
And I'm your girl, Reese.
Today, we're going to talk about our top 5 travel destinations. Before the pandemic, we had all these plans to travel around the world and see different things, and we absolutely love travel. And then the pandemic came and wiped all those plans away, like it did for so many other people. But today, we're going to talk about our top 5 travel destinations that we're prioritizing, that we want to go to and get to as soon as possible. All right, so Reese,
Yes.
what is your number 5?
My number 5 is Greece. And by Greece, I mean Mykonos and Santorini. I am trying to be by the ocean, get all the views, have the room on the side of the mountain with all the water pools that you see. It is just very, very beautiful. All of the scenery, the pictures online, it just looks so serene and tranquil, and it looked expensive, and it says luxury, and that's what I'm trying to do. So definitely Greece, more specifically the Mykonos and Santorini are definitely my number 5. What would you say your number 5 is?
My number 5 is Iceland, the land of fire and ice. I'm just drawn to it, and I think because of volcano and also it being frozen and also it being remote, and I just think it would be an amazing trip to experience like a completely different like culture and different scenery and just be immersed in the fire and ice at all times. So my number 5 is Iceland. I've heard it's super expensive, just because of how remote it is and limited options. But it's definitely on my list, and I can't wait to go. What would you say your number 4
Okay.
is?
Number 4 for me is Dubai. I am trying to be in the
Mm.
desert. I want to go ATVing, down like the sand dunes. I want to do shopping because I hear it is like hella lush. I want to go, so now they have the deepest pool in the world now. It's like 200 feet deep. I want to go deep diving in this pool. Yes, it is so dope. So the way the pool is set up, like there's different levels on it, like there's different things inside of it. You see people down there playing like cards underwater. You see people like going into like makeshift shops and stuff. But yeah, there's like this really
Wow.
this deep dive pool. It's like 200 feet deep. It is the deepest pool in the world. Again, there's water, so I'm trying to be there. And I just want to experience, Dubai. You hear a lot of people going to Dubai saying how they love Dubai, and it's just, again, it screams luxury and elegance, and I'm trying to be there. What's your number 4?
I'm sensing a theme from you. It's luxury and elite. That's what it's. I'm getting these
Yes,
like luxurious vibes
yes,
on all of your travels.
yes, yes, and more yes.
Yep. My number 4, I'm going to cheat a little bit, right? But I'm going to say the Mediterranean. And when I say the
Okay,
Mediterranean, I'm going to include like Italy and Greece and Tunisia and Libya and Egypt and everything that touches the Mediterranean Sea. Turkey is a
okay,
little, it's over there as well. So I want to go to that area and just experience like the food, the culture, and really just be a nomad. I think
yeah.
my idea of travel is really just like of the people, and so I just want to go into the
Mm,
shops and the markets and eat food and get in the water and just see all the things that that area has to offer. So I'm going to say the Mediterranean and include Greece, Italy, Tunisia, Libya, Turkey, and everything that the Mediterranean touches. Um, so
okay,
what is
see all
what's
the
your number
things.
3?
My number 3 is Brazil. So I've always loved seeing like the nightlife in Brazil, which is really crazy because I'm not really out in the scene like that. However, just want to, explore Brazil, go on a couple of like just like adventures and like do all the tourist things, Brazil is super beautiful. There's also water there. And maybe some rainforest adjacent areas or something. But yeah, I would definitely want to explore Brazil and just see what it's like, and be like you said with the people, just kind of submerge myself in all the things of Brazil. All right, where you going number 3?
My number three is going to be another cheat. I'm going to say Southeast Asia. When I say Southeast Asia, I include like Vietnam, Indonesia, the Philippines. I would go to Vietnam and just walk around and eat all the street food. And I want to go to Indonesia and go to the Metawa Islands and surf, and go to the Philippines and eat. I just want to eat my way around the entire world and surf, hike, bike, all those kinds of things. So yeah, I would say Southeast Asia is my number three, and India, Laos, if I could get a visa, all of those places I want to experience and explore.
Okay, you are definitely
So what
cheating by
is
doing these like regions.
just a little bit,
You are
but
cheating, sir.
you can. The beautiful thing about the places I'm talking about, like it's a cheap little like boat trip or a little cheap, flight to go from place to place. You can walk, you can take some, ground transportation. There's just a lot of opportunity to explore areas. So Southeast Asia for number three for me. What is your
Okay.
number two?
All right. Well, my number 2, I'm going to cheat because I'm going to Africa. And I mean all of Africa. I want to safari in Kenya. Listen, I'm trying to safari in Kenya. I want to explore in Nigeria. I want to submerge myself in the art culture in Ghana. I want to visit South Africa. Nelson Mandela and my great grandma look identical. So I feel like there may be some ties to me in South Africa in that Mandela bloodline.
Mhm.
I need to take the ancestry.com. I need to take one of those tests to figure out what area or what region from Africa I'm from. But yeah, I'm just trying to do it all. I want to just be in the culture. I want to learn different languages. There's like so many different like tongues and dialects in like Ghana alone. There's over like 2,000.
Yeah.
So just I want to learn and be able to just speak different languages. And of course, they speak English in Africa, which I feel like for us as Americans makes us lazy because we're not having to learn anything because they speak what we speak. You know what I'm saying? But I want to be able to say
Yeah.
that like I can communicate and understand, and I came over here to know what Kenya was or what Nigeria was or what Ghana was. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to just be
Yeah.
in it with the people and learn the languages. I want to eat the food. I was telling you before, I've never eaten goat before. Um I'm sure they eat more than just goat in Africa. However, I know that goat is a dish, a meat that they cook with in Africa. So I want to just experience all of it. I want just Africa number 2, Africa, all of Africa, Africa. What would you say your number 2 is?
So I will say my number two is also Africa, but specifically West Africa first. And I think Nigeria, Benin, Ghana. I want to go to all of those places in West Africa and, like you said, like really immerse myself in the culture and learn as much as I can from the people, and swim in the ocean and do safaris and whatever I can do to like really experience the culture as much as possible. Whatever I can do to just
Mhm.
like be completely immersed. So yeah, I would
Yeah.
say West Africa is my number two. And yeah, like I love goat. My mom's from the Caribbean, and I grew up like devouring goat and oxtails and plantains and all that delicious food. And so yeah, I think the food would be amazing.
Yeah.
West Africa is my number two.
Okay. All
All
right.
right.
Well,
So
when we going to Africa,
what is?
because
It sounds like we need to go soon. Sounds like we need to go soon.
right.
Um, all right. So I'm gonna do a little drum roll. Hold on, little drum roll. What is your number one travel destination on your list?
My number one travel destination will definitely be Bali. I have talked about this numerous times on this podcast that I am going to Bali. You know, I had plans to go to Bali for my 40th birthday, and then COVID showed up and was like, "You're not going anywhere." So I had to sit down, and I have thought about Bali ever since. I keep seeing all these beautiful like videos and pictures. There's a place in Bali that they call the Gateway to Heaven. I would like to visit that place, not necessarily go to heaven just yet. Still got some living to do, Lord. But I definitely want to like, go to the Gateway of Heaven. I want to um explore like the different tranquil like places and like the meditations and all that kind of stuff. I just want to go to Bali. I want to find my center, live in my peace, bring back positivity. I want to release everything that does not serve me and bring back all things for my greater good. Bali, Bali, Bali me, please. Okay, I'm trying to go to Bali. It is my absolute number one. I cannot wait to explore. Yeah, I want to be in the pool. I want them to push like the breakfast to me with the little flowers and stuff on the, yeah. Bali, please. Look, Bali me, please. Bali is my ultimate number one. Yeah, I can't say it enough. It's definitely Bali.
Yeah, I
All
mean,
right. So you mean what? What'd you gonna say?
no, I was gonna say you've said Bali a bunch of times, so like I believe you
Yep.
wholeheartedly that Bali is the place that speaks to you that you must go to. Reese and I planned to go for her 40th birthday, which
Yes.
happened in a couple years ago, and COVID was just like, nah, homie, y'all gonna stay home. So
Yeah.
Bali, Bali, Bali. We,
That's what
we
we
we will
did.
make that trip happen. We we will make
All
that trip
right.
happen.
All
Bali,
right.
Bali, Bali. We're gonna keep
Yes.
speaking
That's
it into existence. Bali.
yes. Yes. I am going to Bali. That is my
Yes,
affirmation.
you
I am going
are.
to Bali.
You are going to Bali. Reese is going to
Yes,
Bali.
I am going to Bali. And the crazy part is like I had a really good deal on like this suite and everything. Like I mean,
Mhm.
it was just amazing. Yeah, like I don't even know if I could
I
even get
remember.
that deal again. I was like, yes,
I
if
remember.
you can get your plane ticket there, you can go. I'll cover the room. You just got to get there. It was yeah, it was oh man, just sad face, sad face. All right. So, Ian, are you drum rolling for yourself or you gonna give yourself a drum
Should
roll?
I
What
drum
is
roll
your
for
number
myself?
one?
Here it goes. I'm a drum roll.
You
All
should
right, ready?
definitely drum roll for yourself. And your number
All right, here
one,
it goes.
drum roll,
Ready?
please. Okay.
My number one travel destination has to be East Africa. And I don't know when it started, but I remember when I was very young, I learned about the Seychelles. And they were
Mm,
like immaculately beautiful. It's like a really touristy, like travel destination. And then this took me on a journey from the Seychelles to like Madagascar. And then Madagascar took me to
mm,
Kenya and to Tanzania. And I just really want to be in that area for a very long time. Like I want to go to, I
Mm.
want to climb Mount Kilimanjaro. I want to like swim in the Devil's Swimming Pool. I want to
Yeah.
like see the beautiful nature preserves and go on safaris and eat all of the food. I want to surf. I want to see all of the amazing wildlife and just experience the people and the culture for months and months and months, if not years and years and years. I would love to be in that area and just like be able to constantly explore and move and see all the beautiful things. So my number one is East Africa.
Okay, come on, East Africa. So you, like you said, I had a theme. You also have a theme because you surfing and biking and hiking and eating wherever you go.
Yes, I just want to. I feel like I want to travel like with a backpack of like clothes or essentials, some shoes for the
Hmm.
different activities, but definitely have my
Yeah,
surfboard, my bike, and I feel like that's all I would need is just like that and just be able to like move around in those areas and be able to explore it. Yeah, I wouldn't need much. Some money probably. I need some
yeah,
money because I'm gonna eat,
yeah. You
but
definitely need that money and a
that's
passport.
money and a passport. That's gotta help.
Yeah, and it's
But
you know
yeah, I hope.
it's.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. You hope no. You hope what? Go ahead.
You go ahead. You go ahead. You got it.
Okay, I was just gonna say it's crazy how much you don't realize that you are so in tune with travel and or use it as like a self care thing, how necessary it is. You know, for me, travel was self care. It was my way to get away from all the responsibility,
Mhm.
all of the pressures, all of the things that come with adulthood. Whenever I traveled, it was just like I could just forget everything in that moment. You know. So when COVID came and it basically told me that, oh yeah, by the way, you can't. I didn't realize how much travel for me was my own personal self care.
Yeah, I hear that, and I think for me, like travel is a mechanism of growth. It's a place where I've always felt that I elevate to the next level. And so when I go on trips, I always would learn something about myself, my creative process, or just be creative in a way that I felt like I was becoming a better version of myself. And so I think
Ooh.
like immersing myself in cultures, experiencing new things, like really flexing in a space of uncertainty and exploring places I've never been and seeing things I've never seen really helped me think about like perspectives differently. It really helps me like
Mm.
hone in on the creative messages or the different themes that I want to focus on. It reveals like something about myself that like I need to like address, improve upon, work on, grow from. And so I think creativity is, I mean, excuse me, travel has always been this vehicle of like, okay, I'm gonna go do this thing, I'm gonna see some new things, and I'm gonna grow from this experience.
Mm.
So I think that's why it has always been so instrumental in my life, is because I know that like I have grown when I have traveled to new places.
Yeah, yeah. That's definitely
But
you know, a good thing to know that in within travel there are still things that you can learn about yourself and things that grow within you. So yeah, travel is super important.
mhm.
Um even if people don't get to travel out of the country. I mean everywhere we said was out of the country. But even if you know you don't get to travel out of the country, just going to the next city over sometimes is is necessary. Let me go out to Fayetteville. Let
Yeah.
me drive over here to Hope Mills real quick.
I don't know about that one, but
Right, that ain't enough. That ain't enough travel.
yeah, I think it's very important. Like I love road trips. I love being able to get in my truck, pack up as much as I can, and like just go somewhere new because the drive, the journey itself is going to be like kind of enlightening because it always is for me. Like
Yeah.
whether I'm reading a book, listening to music, like sitting in silence, all that stuff is very much like grounding and very much like expanding as well. And then being in a new place really allows the space to like use creativity and think differently. And I really appreciate that. So yeah, if you have an opportunity to like get out of your comfort zone, then get the hell out of your comfort zone at the very least. Like
Yeah.
change your
Yeah.
surroundings, see new things, and just experience new people and take the time to like learn, try new food, like even that. Try some. You ain't gotta like it, just try it. Just be adventurous and
Yes.
try it a little bit, you know?
Listen. I had to break out of the I don't eat that mode because there was a lot of stuff. I was like, I don't eat that. And you was like, well, why don't you eat it? I don't know. My mama didn't eat that growing up, so I don't eat it. Yeah, but when I
Yeah.
explored and I allowed my palate to experience new foods, it was definitely an awakening.
Hmm. I think so. I think I've been very fortunate. My parents were in the military. We lived in a bunch of different places. Food is very much a
Mhm.
vehicle for how we kind of fellowship and get together in my family. So trying new things was always on like the docket, right? Like my dad
Yeah.
was very adventurous. My mom is from St. Vincent and has always been adventurous with food. And so like that has been something that has been drilled into me like if you don't like it, fine, but you're gonna try it to know that you don't like it
Yeah.
at the very least. So
Yeah.
I think it's awesome. I'm glad that I helped contribute to you trying all kinds of stuff that you don't. You said you didn't eat.
I'm still not gonna eat guacamole though. I'm not gonna do it.
Of all the things,
But I
of all
love
the things.
avocados. That's right. But
Yeah.
I love avocado,
Oh,
which is really crazy. It's so crazy. Like
it
I don't
is
know, like
crazy.
how sway. I don't know. I just can't eat guacamole. But I will kill an avocado. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
It's really
To this
odd.
day, I do not understand. So I think what happens. I think you need to make the guacamole so you know what's in it, right? So just do like salt, pepper, a little bit of lime or lemon juice, and that's it. Start there. Like maybe you don't like it because a lot of people put cilantro in it, and so I know you got the
Yeah.
the gene where you can't eat cilantro.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I am part of the 4% that cilantro tastes like soap. Yes. So
Yeah, so
I can't.
man, I cannot wait to save up some money and go on my next adventure and travel. I hope and pray that Reese, we can go on this trip to Bali at some point in time
Yeah.
and celebrate just surviving a pandemic and a financial recession and also being black. Like I think that's reason enough to go right there, you know?
Listen, okay. All at the same time. All at the same time.
All at the same
Yes.
time.
Yeah. Right. It all happened at the same time. There, yep. Back to back to back to back.
Yep.
So
So
yeah.
man,
I'm
we would love to
excited.
hear from our listeners. Oh, go ahead.
Yes. I would say I'm excited to be able to say, wheels up, catching flights, not feelings.
Absolutely. And we would love to hear from our listeners, our chillers out there. Put in the comments what are your top 5 places that you want to go and tell us why you want to go there. Uh, it could be in the U.S., it could be outside the U.S. Where in the world do you want to go? Let us know.
Yes. Yes. And while you're here, make sure that you subscribe, like, and share. You're already going to comment because we want to know where you're going. And hit that notification bell so that you are always in the know when we are posting things.
Awesome, awesome. Absolutely. We will see y'all next week. Thank you very much for chilling with us until the end. Please let us know your top 5 travel destinations and when you hope to get to them. And we will see you next week, y'all. Bye.
Bye, chillers.